So this Karen power couple walks into a Walmart and walks straight into a tantrum. According to them, an elderly employee refused to help them and then started cussing them out in Spanish.
Hey, bro. I get to you have an incident with one of our employees over there inside,
She don't speak English, bro. I asked for her help 3 times.
Yeah, I know.
And then she started yelling Spanish at me, vulgar language. She knows what she was saying. Basically cussing me out, dude.
Yeah.
That's not professional.
She's old. She's not gonna be cussing at you.
Sounds wild, right? Except, the guy doesn't even speak Spanish. He just knew she was saying bad words. Uh-huh, sure.
Pointing at me, screaming at me in Spanish. Telling me, cussing me out. I just need help getting this belt out. So she finally pulled it out. Give me with this, and this dip. So if anyone you should be talking to her about it, bro. For talking smack to a sucker, I don't know why you put me to the side, bro.
Go call her. Go call her and see if she was talking smack.
And who are you?
None of your business who I am.
Then, don't even ask me.
Meanwhile, his partner, who actually does understand Spanish, makes zero effort to clarify or de-escalate. Classic tag team energy.
Touch me, bro. Touch me one more time. Touch me one more time. One more time, bro.
He's a minor by your
I don't give a
information.
shit. You want to
Okay?
put a hand on her
Okay.
ass, man? Put your hand
And you
on
want
her,
to
bro.
scream at an old lady? You want to scream at her?
You
You, fat
get out of here, man. You, bro. All you motherfuckers, bro.
you.
Then you came to me wrong.
I'll post it on TikTok for your
Man, whip
information.
her ass, babe.
I'll post it on TikTok.
Okay, well, they need to learn how to speak English, bro.
The man gets aggressively loud, swearing and threatening people in the store, in front of kids and customers just trying to get through the day.
Go call her. Go call her and see if she was talking smack.
And who are you?
A staff member lightly touches his arm to redirect the conversation, and this dude loses it, yelling, "Touch me one more time," like he's rehearsing for WWE Raw.
All that kid did was touch his arm to bring the attention back to the situation, and he emotionally fell apart.
The video goes viral, and the internet gets to work. Turns out our tough guy has a name, Dean Mars. And not only does he own an HVAC company, he also owns a criminal record longer than a CVS receipt. We're talking multiple charges: reckless driving, assault, probation violations, driving without a license, contractor violations, the works. Oh, and the heating and air business? Yelp had to freeze his page because it was getting roasted with bad reviews. His website? Gone. Wiped off the map. Good luck getting new clients, Dean. Especially when your meltdown is now the top search result. This is what happens when entitlement meets the internet. You try to embarrass a Walmart worker and ended up exposing yourself instead. Congrats. Moving on to the next incident, this one takes place in the parking lot in Phoenix, where 2 angry men play the role of a Karen.
My friend had spilled his drink on himself in the car. The parking spot next to us was empty. So he opened his door, he's swiping the ice out the car. He mad as hell. He like, damn, I just spilled my drink, this, that, and the third. He talking to us. He's just talking, you know how people get when they get mad. Then a car pull up, but they can't get in because my friend got his door open. So they waited till my friend closed the door. My friend closed the door just a little bit, and then the other boy, he got out the car. He like, excuse me. The other one with the champion shirt on, he like, excuse me. He being nice as hell. And then my friend just said he's screaming about the spilled drink. He's not even talking to nobody. We just came from church. Nobody's finna touch these white people. Like, come on now, make it make sense. We are black. Actually, I'm white. I called the police. Then my friend steady cussing. So the other man, the taller one, he got out. He like, what is so goddamn? Who the hell you talking so? Like a rep dog. We like, hold on. I ain't thinking nothing of it. I'm just thinking this is another white man. Like, we not thinking nothing of it. Da, da, da. So my friend go to the trunk, cause he got towels in the trunk, so he trying to get the towel to wipe off his spilled drink. The white man get the getting up in his face. We think he finna walk away. He get the getting up in his face. He like, pull the gun out the car, pull the gun out the car. Yelling, screaming, causing a scene. We like, wait, we don't got no gun. We just came from church. Like, what? We like, cause that's why it caught us off guard. That's why we ain't start recording right there, cause we so in shock. Like, is this really happening? I ain't never had no racial encounter like that. And these are 2 men. What y'all really want us to do? It's 2 girls and 1 boy, And the boy, we trying to get him to not go to jail because we know if anything happened, this shit can be flipped on us at any point. So then he pushed my friend. My friend grabbed a little black pole with a sharp end on it because they be working on cars. So they be having like tools and stuff.
What started as a peaceful afternoon in a Phoenix parking lot turned into a showdown worthy of the wildest reality TV drama. A black friend group, 2 women and a man, had just left church when one spilled a drink in the car. While cleaning it up, 2 white men rolled up, instantly furious over a blocked parking spot. The tension was palpable.
What? Is that black?
What you gonna do? That's what I thought.
Get the car, you little skinny. What?
Yeah.
What?
He's got a little tiny black thing in his hand. Oh my God,
You just hit him. Thank you for recording, sir. Thank you so much.
One of the men shoved the young man, who grabbed a tool in self-defense. And just when things couldn't get any worse, one pulled out a knife. Classic move, right? It was clear they were hoping for a reaction, knowing the system would probably back them up.
So he pulled out that little black thing. That's what the man was talking about in the video. He like, you get that little black thing. So he pulled it out, and you know, the white man started walking towards him. This, that, and the third. My friend in the middle, like, this not finna happen right now. My friend on probation, we not doing that. So then he pulled out a pocket knife. A pocket knife? Is you cool? You wanted us to shoot you? If we did have a gun, you wanted us to shoot you. Because you had a knife. It's like he was waiting to start something with somebody. And we ain't the ones. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't the ones. I don't play with the police. And I don't play them type of racist games. This is Alabama, baby. You know they're gonna take their side. So he pulled out the knife. I immediately called 911. I said, yes, sir. This man got a knife. This, that, and the third. Like, I need, come on, bring dispatch, da, da, da. So I'm on the phone with 911. I'm telling them the description. That's when they walking away. They're walking away as I call 911. And then we got the license plate. The license plate was right next to us. It's in the video. It's the little Mustang. It's right next to us. So the police stopped them immediately. They pulled them over immediately. And we told them what happened. We pressed charges on them. What y'all wanted us to do? For real. Like, honestly, it happened so fast. And then nobody got the part where he pushed my friend. So if it was their word against ours, who side you think they taking? And then you got to think about it. Y'all got to be smart in these situations. And then y'all in the comments like, oh, y'all better than me. We already know how this should go. Like, come on now. But we just not, he's on probation. Why are we finna touch these people? For what? If he already got a record, who they believe in? Honestly, though. For real, y'all got to be smart about this. Be smart. And nobody caught that he pushed my friend first on camera. And all the surveillance cameras are pointed towards the businesses. So it wasn't no cameras pointed towards nothing. Like, we didn't have no evidence, no proof. So then what? If we would have killed them, then what? So we immediately pressed charges. Dispatch came. We pressed charges on them. We can get a warrant out for their arrest today, tomorrow. It was Sunday. Come on now. We just came from church. Don't nobody... y'all keep saying what y'all would have did. Okay, then go do it.
But instead of giving them what they wanted, the group called 911 and started recording. Because one wrong move could turn their lives upside down when you're black and on probation. Enter the internet sleuths. Once the video hit TikTok, it didn't take long for the 2 aggressors to be identified. Brent Jones, a now former employee at Bill Penny Toyota, and Spencer Wooster, an unemployed man with a reputation for bad decisions and worse haircuts. Brent was fired faster than you could say, you're not getting a bonus. Bill Penny Toyota distanced themselves with him in a public statement. And let's just say, karma hits hard.
Attention, please. At Bill Penny Motor Company, we hold ourselves and our team members to the highest standards of integrity, professionalism, and respect. Recently, concerns have been raised regarding the conduct of Brent Jones. After careful consideration, we want to clarify that Brent Jones is no longer an employee of our company. Our mission remains, our company exists.
As for Spencer, his criminal record, full of domestic violence charges and missed court dates, was swiftly unearthed.
They're all bad. I can't pick one because, I mean, the shorter hair looks better, but even then, you look like a dollar store Mr. Beast, so it's not worth it. Just try a buzz cut or something. I don't know, man. Good luck. Maybe a mohawk. It'll make you look taller, so maybe you'll stop being so rageful. Let's take a look at Spencer's criminal record. Traffic violations, missing court dates, just, pure laziness. Typical thug here, always getting in trouble. No, domestic violence. It seems like always, racists always have a domestic violence charge. Why?
And don't forget his hair. It was like every bad hairstyle decision compiled into one person. While these two tried to intimidate a group over a parking spot, the internet made sure they got their due, publicly exposed and shamed. The moral of the story: don't mess with people who have a camera or a well-organized internet. Over to our next Karen incident, another one in a parking lot. So, Karen decided to flip the parking game on its head. Her plan was to use traffic cones to save her boyfriend a spot in the parking lot, acting like she owned the place. The problem was, there were people already waiting to park and couldn't do so because this Karen brought traffic cones with her.
This Karen took saving a parking to a new level when she brought cones to reserve a seat for her boyfriend.
What she didn't realize, the people she blocked weren't about to play nice either. They also brought their own toys, slapping a wheel lock on her car.
What she didn't realize is the people that she blocked off had a wheel lock, and it would take hours afterwards for them to get their car out of that parking spot.
Turns out, DIY parking enforcement has consequences. It ended with hours of frustration just to get her car unstuck. Hope that spot was worth it. The next one, Karen, is an extremely hate-filled and racist person, and she was caught in a texting incident at a hockey game. Texts which wouldn't look out of place in a KKK meeting. At a hockey game, a black woman witnessed something chilling. Two white spectators, Jimmy and Courtney, casually texting vile, racist remarks in front of her. From claiming black people are too lazy to get jobs, to joking about systemic oppression. Their conversation was toxic. But it took a darker turn when Jimmy texted he wishes whites would commit genocide. And Courtney, she just kept texting unfazed. This wasn't just a joke, it was a toxic worldview. Shocked, the woman didn't record it at the time, but later captured a photo and shared it online.
And this isn't all of it, because the final straw for her, and she was too upset when she saw this to think to pull out her phone and try and record it. Her partner was trying to console her, okay? But she swears on everything, and I have talked to her and confirmed this, that she then saw Jimmy text to the woman and say, "I wish whites would kill all blacks, as well as I want to commit genocide."
The internet exploded with outrage, and first images of this Karen poured out. Turns out, Courtney wasn't just some random Karen. She was senior VP at Alpine Group, one of DC's top lobbying firms.
That image led me to this image, which led me to this very professional-looking picture that is on the website of her employer. That employer being one Alpine Group, which you can see from this LinkedIn is listed as a top 20 DC lobbying firm. As you can see on their employment page, she's right there, Courtney Johnson, listed as a principal with Alpine Group. Actually, if you go to her LinkedIn, she's listed as the senior vice president at Alpine Group.
Yup, the same woman casually texting racist garbage and brushing off genocidal comments had real influence over health policy.
Johnson was recognized as a top lobbyist by The Hill and is dynamic, experienced, and highly motivated government affairs professional with a proven track record of successful advocacy. And she has spearheaded and executed numerous advocacy campaigns on major health legislation.
Yikes. But the internet wasn't having it. TikTok sleuths got to work, and after her employer got hit with the receipts, they hit back, fast. First, she was placed on leave, then fired. Her glowing bio, scrubbed clean, gone like last season's scandals. As for Jimmy, his identity's still a mystery, but the damage is done. This is why people record. This is why we expose. Because racism isn't always a shout. Sometimes it's a whisper in a text thread. And when the internet hears it, oh, it responds. And, for the final Karen of the day, a Karen who actually admits that she's wrong. After getting caught in the act, of course. A woman spotted a scratch on her car and immediately went full Sherlock Holmes, minus the logic. She saw another car parked close to hers and decided they must have done it. No evidence, no matching marks, just pure vibes.
Sorry, what?
I'm just taking some pictures of this scratch.
Okay, yeah, okay, but we've not scratched it.
Look how close you are to my car. You must have scratched it.
What do you mean, look how close?
Look, it's ridiculous. You're so
okay,
close.
Look, but look,
my car.
look, I'm in the bay, yeah? You're not in your bay.
I don't care. You have scratched my car. When I parked this car, there was no scratch on it. There's a scratch on it now.
But I'm saying,
I want your insurance details as well, please.
Yeah,
I mean, I've
but
taken a picture of your number plate.
She even demanded insurance info, pointing fingers, and pulled out her phone like she was filming an episode of CSI Parking Lot, all while actually not parking her own car within the lines.
if there's a scratch on your car, how come there's not a scratch on my car? And what
You
I'm saying
must
is,
have- you must
yeah, we're
have
parked
damaged
close,
it more.
yeah?
You must
but
have
like,
damaged it more.
But
I'm
like,
sorry,
but like,
you
we're in the
did.
bay. I'm in the bay. You're not in the bay.
Meanwhile, the accused calmly points out the obvious. Logic, not today.
Exactly,
No.
exactly.
My car's not big enough to
Honestly,
hit
when
that like
when
that.
I parked, there was no scratch on this car.
Turns out the scratch wasn't even new. One of the guys worked in auto body repair and called it instantly. That's old damage.
Yeah, but look,
Oh, just
there's no scratch on my car though. Thank you. Like,
Two wrongs don't make a right, but there's no way
Yeah.
that car is touched that car.
Okay.
exactly, like.
We've never done
Look
no
at your car.
I do cars and bodywork every
Yeah.
day. That's not fresh. If that was fresh, you'd see a little bit of paint peel. That's not fresh. That's been there for a while.
And then like you're over here trying to accuse us of doing it. You know,
Well-
you know that's been there before, innit?
Yeah.
You said yeah. You knew it was there before.
No fresh paint, no debris, just a case of mistaken blame and dramatic overreaction. And the kicker? Even she admitted she knew the scratch was there before. Unbelievable.